Yeah, the daughter periodically, and we've tried everything.
No, you haven't. Never say that, Mike. You have not tried everything.
I mean, as far as our limited mental capacity goes.
All right, it's easy. Cystic acne. Cystic acne. You're in good company. Lots of people have it. It's not regular. It's not regular acne, which is a coating issue. Remember, there's two main parts to the skin. There's more than two, but we're going to say two main parts of the skin. You got the coating.
In the beef.
And the beef. You like that little metaphor? The beef.
Yeah,
women
I know.
Women don't like that metaphor usually.
Beef in my skin.
Well, that's good. Everybody wants beef. That's what good skin is. It's beefy.
I need more.
You need more beef. Okay, well, keep listening to the bright side. We're going to give beef building strategies.
I do. Every day.
Cystic acne is a beef issue, and nothing gets into the beef from the top. It gets into the beef from the inside. You don't get into the beef from the top. Well, vitamin A topically and vitamin C topically might do it, but bad stuff, bacteria, germs, things that cause pimples, oils, etc., they don't get into the beef from the top. They get in from the blood, and specifically a part of the blood called the lymph. The lymph is part of the blood system, part of the circulatory system, and it's where poisons flow. So when you have cystic acne, you got a lymph problem. When you got a lymph problem, you got a poison problem. Your kids are being poisoned. Now, they're not being poisoned. Yes, they are. They're not being poisoned by anything they're breathing, or they're not injecting anything, I assume. They're being poisoned by what they're eating. Now, it may not be poison directly, but by the time it gets into the lymph and by the time it shows up on the skin, it's poison. So you got to get to the digestive system issues. Guaranteed. Both the kids have digestive problems. You can't have cystic acne. You can't have a lymphatic condition unless something's getting into the... Mike, I don't know what that sound is, but it's driving me nuts here, buddy. I'm going to let you go. You don't hear anything? All right. Well, I'll see how long I can handle it here, and then I'm going to let you go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've been working on that. As my daughter and I, been working on that a lot.
No, you haven't. If you've been working on it, Mike.
Well, let me just say this. We've been to a lot of naturopathic people. And,
dude, I don't want to hear about working or naturopath. They got cysts. They got a problem. Take your naturopaths and fire them all right? You're working, you get an F for working. I'm not being mean. I'm just being real, okay?
All right.
I want to help you. Go to the backtrack to the digestive system, okay? Yeah. Backtrack to the digestive system. And this is very important, Mike. If you're resistant to doing this, your kids are going to suffer. And if the kids are resistant to do it, they're going to suffer.
Not at all.
Okay, so guaranteed, Mike, they got digestive health issues. You don't need me or a doctor to fix that. They can do it themselves. So what you want to do is a food diary. Hang on, bro. Food diary. Write down everything they eat. And then how they respond, number one, from a digestive system perspective, and number two, from a breakout perspective. In other words, when their problems get worse, link it to the foods. When they're when they have digestive symptoms, usually constipation, sometimes loose stools, bloating, gas. Gas is oftentimes involved, or kind of crampy feeling after they eat certain foods, bloaty feeling after they eat certain foods. All of those are indicators of problem foods that are causing the lymph to get poisoned and ultimately the cysts. Then there's some nutritional things that you can do as well. I'm going to give you the supplements that you can take, and there's a lot of good ones, but most importantly, you got to get to the bottom of the lymphatic congestion, which is foods. Why is this important? Well, number one, because cystic acne is terribly debilitating from a psychological perspective, but number two, they're running higher risks for awful diseases later on down the road because the lymph touches everything. Every system in the body is a potential victim for lymphatic disease, lymphatic congestion. That includes cancer, by the way. So if you have lymphatic acne or cystic acne, you're running high risks for cancer and autoimmune disease, et cetera, et cetera. So it's very, very important, aside from the acne part, that you clean the lymph up. Number one, look for problem foods. By the way, dairy is oftentimes the problem. So if they're eating lots, and I'm not saying it is the problem, I'm just saying it's oftentimes the problem. Their favorite foods are also sometimes the problem. And if you're trying to get off of dairy, by the way, you guys, the way you get off of dairy is not by cold turkeying it, unless you've got the willpower of a Zen monk. What you do to get off of dairy is you replace the fat, which is what everybody loves in the dairy, the protein, which is what everybody needs in the dairy, and the sugar, which is also makes the dairy more palatable. It's the combination of sugar, protein, and fat that we love when we have dairy. Kids need lots of protein, lots of fat. They don't necessarily need lots of sugar, but if you substitute your sugar, fat, and protein with good foods, such as your Ultimate EFAs, coconut oil, butter for your fats, Udo's Blend, nutritional oil for your fats, and then you substitute a good source of protein, maybe egg protein or whey protein or hemp seed protein, whatever protein you can use, and then you use vegetables or braised, steamed vegetables for sugar, it'll make it much easier to wean yourself off of dairy. As far as nutrients for the lymph goes, there's a ton. Vitamin E is the king nutrient for the lymphatic system. Vitamin A is also very important, 400 IU of vitamin E a day. Look for the mixed tocopherols. Vitamin A, 20,000 IU a day. Topical vitamin A isn't going to really help you with cystic acne, but it may help the surface a little bit, and it may prevent scarring. Don't pop cystic acne, by the way. That's really a recipe for disaster. You can't really, right? Doctors will inject stuff in there, but yeah, kids will sometimes try to pop it.
Away from them.
Good for you. You're a smart man. Yeah. And then get the kids on a rebounder. Jumping up and down on a rebounder is a great way to move the lymphatic system, and we should all be doing it. First thing in the morning, jumping up and down on a rebounder can be a nice wake up because it can help improve the flow of blood around the body as well as the flow of lymph. That's awesome. That jumping rope is also good. So most importantly, though, something's getting into the system that's clogging up the lymph. And then one last thing, sometimes estrogen can be involved, the hormone estrogen, and also sometimes breakdown products or metabolites, they call them, of testosterone can be involved. So keeping your sugar down, blood sugar stable, and then also using progesterone cream and 50 milligrams a day of zinc picolinate can help with testosterone. Mike, I'm going to let you go, buddy. That noise is driving me nuts. I hope we helped you. Did you have any?
I'm reading right as fast as I can.
Well, no, go to the archive page. Go listen on the archive page.
Oh.
It's all up at the archive page.
Okay.
I know I gave you a ton of information there.
All right.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. That sounds driving me nuts. I got to let you go. Yeah, I know I go fast. I know I'm giving you lots of information, but it's all available on the archive page at brightsideben.com or also at benfuchsarchives.com. We'll take a break, come back with more phone calls right after this. You're listening to The Bright Side. I'm Pharmacist Ben.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
The Genesis Communications Network is one of America's premier broadcasters of captivating talk radio. We thank you for listening. Now, just imagine, there are thousands of people who are just as passionate about radio as you are. But what you may not realize is how easy and affordable it is to advertise with us. Radio commercials for your business could be heard on hundreds of radio stations across the U.S. every day. We can help you by creating an effective radio advertising campaign for your company. From script writing to producing your commercial, just like the one you're listening to right now. No other network provides the level of customer service we do. When it comes to radio advertising, we are your one-stop shop. And no matter how big or small your business is, we can help. Email us at advertise@gcnlive.com, and an experienced advertising executive will help you take the first step towards driving more customers to your business or website. Advertise@gcnlive.com. Easy, affordable, effective.
Normal blood pressure, naturally. How would that make you feel?
I'm Don from New Mexico. January of 2000, I had a heart attack. Then my real health began going downhill, and I had high blood pressure, high blood sugar, poor vision, and I really wasn't sleeping well. I was a mess, pretty much.
Don reports dramatic improvements with Heart and Body Extract.
I started started taking Heart and Body Extract, and from within a few days, I started sleeping a lot better. My blood pressure normalized, my blood sugar normalized, and my sleep really did improve.
Experience these benefits and more when your body gets what it needs with the assistance of Heart and Body Extract. Order at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305. That's hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305.
And folks, I did not expect this at all. By the 7th, 8th, and 9th day, I saw dramatic improvements from taking Heart and Body Extract.
Details at hbextract.com or call 866-295-5305 for Heart and Body Extract.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $35,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $35,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100-foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
Free from the shackles of corporate America, we're the place for independent thinkers. GCN.
We are back on The Bright Side. Let's go to Mark in Cincinnati. What's up, buddy? Welcome to The Bright Side.
Hey, Ben. Thanks for taking my call today.
Sure. What's going on, my man?
I have a client who's ready to get going on the 90. She's dealing with some liver gallbladder issues, some lymph issues, and we have some what appears to be psoriasis-like lesions forming on the hands and feet, and we just want to dial in the right
food.
Right protocol.
Foods. Keep her on the Mighty 90, but start working on foods. Have her do a food diary where you write down, I'm sure you know what that is, but just for new listeners anyway, write down everything you eat and then how you feel every couple hours after you eat that food. It sounds like a food issue, a food toxicity issue. You guys, I know I'm talking about food all the time and the digestive system, but it really can't be anything else because it's all about the blood. All toxicity is blood toxicity. All disease is cell disease. All cell disease is blood disease or blood toxicity. And the only way for blood to become toxic is from food or digestive distress. So work on digestive distress and food, and then have her focusing on fats especially. That's the lymph. The lymph processes fats, and psoriasis largely is a vitamin is partially a vitamin A, vitamin D, and omega fatty acid problem. So Ultimate EFAs, Healthy Start Pack, well, that's part of the Healthy Start Pack, food diary, and eliminate problem foods. Also, the Biolumin Nightly Essence can be very helpful for all fat problems, fat metabolism, fat processing, dietary fat issues. 3 capsules in the morning, 3 capsules at night, and fermented food is probably a good idea. And absolutely keep her on that Healthy Start Pack. If you want to do one more thing, use digestive enzymes after meals. Have her use digestive enzymes after meals with a little apple cider vinegar. Okay, Mark?
Yep, sounds great. Yeah, I did. I was able to start her on some enzymes, proteolytic and digestive both, and keeping the psoriasis from getting worse. So that's some positive news. And yeah, I need to dial in the food.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. You know the drill. You've heard it before, I'm sure. Thanks for your call. Thank you, Mark.
Can I email
are you Mark from yesterday? Are you the Mark I talked to yesterday? Mark?
No, I called once before. We talked about a little bit about heart rate variability with the heart math stuff and.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're the heart math guy.
Yeah, I'm a Brightside University graduate.
Okay, good. Yeah, heart math.
Email you. That'd be great.
I'd love that. Ben at ksco.com. Put there, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Good deal. Good to talk to you. Yeah, heart math is good stuff for anybody dealing with heart problems. Excuse me, Google heartmath.org. Heartmath.org. It's definitely good stuff, and they got some really cool books, too. Thanks, Mark. From Cincinnati, Carl, the Truth Raider. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good morning, Ben. Thanks for having me on the show.
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tomorrow at the Hollywood Library at 4040 Northeast Tillamook Street Pharmacist Ben is going to make a special return here to the Portland, Oregon area. We're going to be talking about your health hidden in plain sight. I'll be the host, and Hugh will be the special, fantastic speaker to present this.
Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, how to get there if you're not exactly know where the Hollywood Library is. It's at 4040 Northeast Tillamook Street. It's just above the 84 and the 30 freeway.
How do you spell Tillamook?
There's Halsey and there's Sandy Boulevard. It's in a neighborhood going east and west at the 40